Hi guys, I'm Kay with ISpeakSpokeSpoken.com, and today we're covering conditionals. You can download these slides and take a quiz at the end to make sure that you've learned everything we're covering today. So conditionals are sentences that we use to express if-then scenarios. It shows the relationship between a condition and an outcome. There are 4 kinds of conditionals, and we'll start with the zero conditional. So the zero conditional is used to express facts or universally true scenarios. The outcome doesn't change. The structure for the zero conditional is if plus present simple, comma, present simple. For example, if you heat ice, it melts. If present simple, comma, present simple. And don't forget, we have the long vowel sound in this word, heat. Let's look at another example. When water reaches 100 degrees Celsius, it boils. Sometimes with zero conditionals, you will hear native speakers use when instead of if, and that's totally common. So we have, again, present simple, reaches, and present simple, boils. So with zero conditional, it's normally used when we're talking about scientific topics because it's expressing truths and universally true scenarios. Now, let's look at the first conditional. So we use the first conditional when we talk about possible situations in the future and conditions that are likely to happen. And the structure looks like this. If present simple, comma, will, and the base verb. For example, if it rains tomorrow, we will cancel the picnic. Again, we have if, present simple, rains, comma, will cancel, the base verb, the picnic. And let's take a look at pronunciation. Rains, cancel, picnic. And another example, if you study hard, comma, you will pass the exam. Again, we have if, study, present simple, comma, will, pass, present simple, the exam. And let's look at pronunciation. Pass, exam. So now let's look at the second conditional. We use the second conditional to talk about hypothetical situations in the present or future and what would happen in an unreal scenario. Let's look at the structure. We have if plus past simple, comma, would, and a base verb. For example, if I won the lottery, comma, I would travel the world. So we have if, won, past simple, the lottery, I would, and the base verb is travel. And let's take a look at pronunciation. Lottery. So we put the pronunciation for special words in all of these slides because it's really going to help you with your correct pronunciation. Whenever you see this apostrophe here, it means that this syllable is emphasized. Lottery. Let's look at the next example. If he had more time, comma, he would learn Italian. So again, we have if, past simple, had, comma, would, and learn is the base verb. And remember the pronunciation? Would. Would. Good. Now let's look at the third conditional. We use the third conditional to talk about hypothetical situations in the past where a condition was not met and their imaginary outcomes. And the structure looks like this. If plus past perfect, comma, would have plus past participle. For example, if I had known you were coming, comma, I would have baked a cake. We have if, the past perfect, comma, would have, and past participle. And let's look at pronunciation. Known, not noun, known, known. Good. And baked. It's not baked, it's baked, baked. Good. For the next example, if they had left earlier, comma, they would not have missed the train. So here we have if, past perfect, comma, would, and this one is negative, so would not have missed, past participle, the train. And let's look at the pronunciation. Would, not would, would, would. Good. And train, train. So just to review, when you're choosing the correct conditional to use, remember these tips. The zero conditional is for general truths or laws of nature. We use this when we're talking about scientific topics. For the first conditional, we use this when we talk about real future possibilities, things that will probably happen in the future. For the second conditional, we use this when we talk about hypothetical or unlikely present or future scenarios. And for the third conditional, we use this when we're talking about imagined outcomes of past situations. So again, zero conditional for facts, universally true scenarios, laws of nature and science. The first conditional for real future possibilities. The second conditional for hypothetical or unlikely present or future scenarios. And the third conditional for imagined outcomes of past situations. Now for advanced learners, we can look at mixed conditionals, and they express complex relationships between conditions and outcomes. So for the advanced learners, let's take a look up here. So we have mixed conditionals that combine elements from different conditional forms. For example, if I had saved more money last year, comma, I would be able to buy a new car now. So here we're mixing the third conditional with the second conditional result. Another example, if he were more attentive, he wouldn't have made that mistake. So here we're mixing the second conditional with the third conditional result. And remember, when we're making this negative, we put would not, and here we've made the contraction wouldn't. So remember, you can download these slides and take a quiz at the end to cover everything that we've learned today. You can find it up here by clicking on the I, or click on the link in the description below. So remember, mixed conditionals are only for advanced English speakers, and we use these combinations of different conditional forms to express a specific or precise meaning. But if you're just starting out learning English, you can focus on the first 4 conditionals that we covered today. And thank you for joining me. My name is Kay with ISpeakSpokeSpoken.com. And don't forget that you can download these slides and take a quiz to make sure that you've learned everything we covered today. And I look forward to seeing you again. Bye!